I just saw a blue jay. Oh my gosh, that was so beautiful. I just saw a blue jay. Hey, what's up you guys, it's Angel, and today I have another DIY. I haven't done one of these in a really long time, so I'm really looking forward to doing this. So lately, I have been doing a lot of reading as I have set up a schedule for months to come, and I realized that I don't actually have that many bookmarks. I only have 4 bookmarks. Because of that, I decided that I would try and make my own bookmarks, going off of like things that I've seen on Instagram, Tumblr, you know, YouTube, stuff like that. So a few days ago I decided that I was going to make myself a bookmark. So this is what happened. I originally had something completely different planned for this week's video, but my room isn't finished yet, and that video requires me showing you a lot of my room. So instead I'm showing you how to make your own watercolor bookmarks. So this time I made a really nice little Hufflepuff one. I plan on making more in the future. It took a lot longer than I thought it would. So yeah, enjoy! So we are going to be making some watercolor bookmarks just like this one today. So what you're going to need for that is you're going to need a jar with some water in it, watercolor paper, cut up into bookmarks of course, a hole punch, a palette, the watercolors themselves, and paintbrushes. So the first thing you want to do, of course, is to figure out what you're going to paint on your bookmark. Then you're going to put out a little bit of the paints, like corresponding colors for that. So I was doing Hufflepuff, so I took some yellow. Then I watered them down, of course, so that I could actually have proper watercolor paints. And each color has a different paintbrush so that I don't have to like switch between colors every time. Yeah, just the way I function. Then you have to wet the center of the bookmark itself on the watercolor paper. It's the side that's not as smooth, and having the water down there is going to give it for that washed out effect later on. So once you're done watering it down, then you put the paints, like you dab the paints into like some sort of pattern, like however you want them, wherever you want them. And for some reason this color didn't do it, but the next color certainly did, and it's supposed to like spread out like you see right here. Also, just a side note, I apologize, this week's theme is definitely going to be A Wonder for Music. I didn't discover them, but I bought their CD and I really like it. So the next step you have to do is you take the water paintbrush and then you spread out the colors together to get something you want. And if you want like you put in more of another color, like I wanted more of a pale yellow in there. So like you just kind of fix it so until you have it the way you want it. After that I took a Kleenex and I just like absorbed a lot of the watery parts of the paint so that it could dry faster, first of all, and second of all not have like these super opaque parts. So I soaked up those parts and then fixed the colors a little bit more so that I was satisfied. Then I pulled out my black acrylic paint because I don't have any black watercolor paint, and I figured out a way to make it a little bit watercolory, so like I added like a very little bit of the paint to a lot of water. And I just put in a little bit of accents there, nothing special, just enough to make it look a bit different. Caught up in a dream, in a technicolor beating to the heat, spinning on my feet, in a technicolor beat, you and me. Caught up in a dream, in a technicolor beat. Then I took the actual acrylic part and I put some stripes across the entire thing, just so that I could stick with the whole Hufflepuff theme and have a little bit more black in there. Also, I originally had the paints in that sort of pattern, and I left enough space in the middle so that I could write Hufflepuff there. So then I pulled out my ink and fountain pen, which I just got as well, and like I practiced a little first, like figure out how the pen works, you know, with that specific word so I won't like mess it up majorly, you know? And then once I got that done, after of course washing my hand, I wrote Hufflepuff down the middle, and it still wasn't completely dry, so it spread out a bit. But I went with it, and I did a little bit, like I went over the word Hufflepuff again, and then I put some ink blotches, which totally works because it's Hogwarts, and they use this kind of ink, and it's great. I liked how it turned out.
We skip a beat, count 1, 2, 3, and don't you stop the music, get into it, won't you dance with me? Find a place and lose it, you can do it, won't you dance with me? Move your feet and feel it in the space between. You gotta give yourself a moment, let your body be. Down now we let it go.
Last two steps are, of course, to make the bookmark part of the bookmark. I don't even know. So you have to punch a hole into one side of the bookmark, and then you put a ribbon through that hole and tie it so it has a nice little flare at the end. And I cut the ends off, so it's a little bit shorter later on. And make sure to cut them on an angle so it looks nice. So yeah, that's everything.
Let your body be. Your name I'll never know as we get down in the road below. Caught up in an overflow. My hands are bones. Wide-eyed you look at me. Set on fire until the dream.
So I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hope you liked watching me make this little Hufflepuff bookmark. I hope you make some of your own at some point. I'd love to see them, so if you do, just tweet me a picture or post it on Instagram or DM it to me or whatever. Speaking of, Twitter is @craftersangel and Instagram is @angel.curse. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Let's try and get this video to 10 thumbs up, please. We still haven't reached that goal and I don't understand. We just hit 100 subscribers, guys. I should be able to get 10 likes. I still feel lame saying that. I just want to be appreciated. Subscribe for more, as always, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, love ya.
You're driving me